Good evening, viewers, and welcome to round one of the... Oh, I've done a boo-boo already. Round one, week one of, not week 9, of the Series 9 of the Aussie Endurance Series. I've got a friend in the box with me tonight. How you going, Easty?
Yeah. Oh, yes, you've got the one and only in the box with you tonight, mate. I've had some off-season surgery and been told I'm allowed to drive for a couple of weeks, so I want to join you in the box.
We always appreciate having you here, Easty. It's going to be a good night of racing, I think. What do you make of our season opener, Watkins Glen?
Wow. It always provides some interesting racing. And I think with approximately 28 cars on grid tonight, it should provide some good stuff. There's a long race ahead tonight, Justin. They do have a long race ahead.
It will be a long race ahead. 60 laps. We're looking at almost 2 hours of racing. It's going to get hectic. It's going to test their mettle and get them ready for the 6-hour race coming up this weekend as we watch Alex head on down the track there. A bit warm on track, 36-degree track temperature, though the air temperature is only a balmy 22. How do you think that'll play out?
If the clouds stay away, the track temp could ramp up to close to the 40s. They did get an okay track condition start, so the rubber's not all the way down. Once that rubber starts to get towards 100, that track temp gets right up. The cars are going to become not fun to drive. And that's the thing of endurance racing, is the car's not always hot lap fun to drive. You've just got to stick it out and keep it on the road.
100% agree with that. And let's get in and have a look at our quali mode here. So, we're starting to see some times come in. We're heading towards the pointy end of qualifying now. And it looks like Ilias Dugan has set himself on the front of the grid there with a blistering 43.98. A couple of newcomers showing themselves up there. We've got Owen Coleman as well.
Yeah, he's a Kiwi though, so do we discount him or what? What's the go there?
I think a turn one bump and run is in order there. Send him through the runoff at the bus stop, mate.
Thanks for joining us, mate. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, few new names on there. Jacques Swanepoel, Aaron James.
Jacques is returning. Jacques had a couple of season hiatus, so he's been an AES driver over several seasons prior. But
Nice.
Yeah, it's good to see him back.
Nice. Definitely seeing a couple of new names that are new to me. I'm only a couple of seasons old, so they could be old hands coming back, or they could be new. So, not too many cars left on track at this point because qualifying is wrapping up.
Matty Shanahan there on track with a couple of green sectors.
Yep. Let's have a look at Matt and see how he's going in that wonderful
The Porsche off.
power.
I was going to debut the Acura. It was a brand new paint job.
Oh, a big snap there, but he holds on to it.
Another slide.
A little touch of the wall there as he heads on through. And that was enough to pull it up.
He's pulled it up. I reckon he might be spilling everything with it. I reckon he was on the flyer and he just got a little bit too greedy on the tyres, potentially there.
And that's what we were talking about earlier, isn't it, Easty? The heat surprises you. I was in a practice earlier, and let me tell you, the difference between a 24-degree and a 37-degree track, it is stark. The amount of grip just goes away with every degree that temperature heads up.
Yeah, and also that track rubber, the more that comes up and the temperature rises. Everyone says rubber down, track feels better, but in this sim, it doesn't feel better, it feels worse. You want that nice little ideal mid-range with a bit of rubber down and a nice cooler temp. But it'll be good, interesting test for him to drive. They shouldn't get any rain today. There is rain forecast for the 6 hour, but these guys shouldn't get any rain during this session.
Nice and humid though. I don't know
Yes.
how that'll play into it. Might make it a little more slippery. Who knows? But
Yeah, I'm not good with the humidity stuff on how it affects the cars. I think
no, a bit the same.
the turbochargers, I think, don't like the humidity.
That would make sense. There's less, more water in the air to compress, and not enough air.
Yeah.
So yeah, they would not be a huge fan of that one. So kind of warm for New York, but I guess it is summer over there this time of year.
Yes, that is awesome. And don't forget, if you're watching on YouTube, jump in the comments. I'll have to get my second screen up for that so I can see some as well. I've got so many screens on the go at the moment. I've just got to duck out for 2 seconds just to remind the drivers to put fuel and stuff in.
No problems. And while that's underway,
drivers, just a reminder to put your fuel back in. Only one pit stop required. Go out there, have fun. Remember, it's a 60-lap race, not a 6-second race. So everyone have a good race and enjoy yourselves. Thank you very much. See you at the end.
there you go. You've got yourselves a little insight into the driver's briefing, folks. So let's have a look at the grid. As I said, Ilias Dugan in that 888 car with a blistering 43-second lap. He's sharing the front row with Owen Coleman. Behind him is Brad Coates and Alex Court sharing the second row. All right, then we've got Aaron James, a newcomer from Freebie Racing on third row of the grid. What a debut, with Matthew Dyer beside him. And then Jacques, the old hand, returning. He is sharing the fourth row with Matt Webber. We have Charlie Mitchell and Joel Farley. Are they new guys, Easty?
Joel Farley, no, he's an old hand. He's been around a while.
Nice. Well, welcome back.
Johnny Fillingham, he's actually one of Aussie Endurance Series founders, one of our founding members of the actual series, the league. So it's great to see him back. He's had some surgery in the last season. So it's great to see him back in the car.
It is great to see him back. It's a name I've seen around, but not seen on track. And we have Matt Knight sharing the 6th row, and followed by Mark Hallinan, and that's Mr. Mark. Surprised to see Brendan there. He's normally at the pointier end of the field.
I'm going to say he might have an issue, I reckon, in quality. He was definitely faster than that. He might have done a bank a little bit, but then mucked up his second. That's alright.
iRacing down at some point. Alright, so we've got Mark Foster sharing that row with Brandon, and it looks like that's the end of our grid. So 16 cars heading out, getting ready to go live. Orbit goes tyres, weaving side to side, which they'll put an end to very
16
shortly.
cars. You might want to go down the grid a bit further. You got more than 16 cars, I think.
It's not like, oh, there we go. All right. I was clicking it. And it didn't like me. So then we've got Chris Withers and Chris Ruddle and Sam Monterosso and Glenn Rowan on P19 and 20. Brad Bentley sharing with Jason Growers, and that's Mr. Followed by Tom Hinton and Green. No first name. All right. Jason McLennan there at 25, and our old buddy sometimes co-host. John Cashin, Tristan Jack Drew Hill following up in the next row. We've got who have we got?
That's Sam's car, which is there. You've got Matty Shanahan. Let's say a 30 31 car grid because there's probably 2 cars that should be in there, but 30 car grid starting to big. Let's go to the system. Getting ready to go.
Yep, and I'm going to have to turn this down as quickly as I can so that we can hear your wonderful voice.
Oh,
all right,
thanks,
that should be better.
People don't want to hear that, really. Come on.
Don't make me laugh.
I wish I was out there racing. But look at all these cars in the grid for round 1, season 9. It's just such a great thing to see.
It's about to get properly underway. We jump on board with Owen on the front row here. And looks like they have taken advantage of that, but it looks like they were ready for the jump. And they're almost going 3 wide, 2 wide into T1. And we have Brad Coates fighting Alex Coleman. It looks like Ilias Dogan's under attack from Owen Coleman, who may just get through here and take an early lead into this race. Whew, what a start. Oh, we've got cars around. Accident. That looks like Joel Farley has turned around. He's sailing through the field. Charlie Mitchell also sailing backwards through the field. They'll be looking to get those cars repaired and get back into this as soon as possible. 60 laps. They've still got plenty of time. Time for a comeback drive.
Plenty of time. Yes, it's 2 fast repairs. Plenty of time for a comeback drive. Everyone aboarded there by the look of it. Now they'll sort of settle down. I reckon there's a chain. It's a very drafty track. You sort of sit there in the chain and just follow and take the opportunities.
It is a very drafty track as we look a bit further down the field. Followed by Jacques Swanepoel. A bit of a gap there to John Fillingham and Matt Knight behind him. Matt Knight having made up some places already, made up 4 places, as has John. Glenn Jones has made up 5 places, so great start for Glenn. Oh, this is going to be a race. I'm glad there's plenty of it left.
This is going to be a very long. How many finished lap 1?
Oh, as we put the commentator's curse on Glenn, and he finds himself sideways and just touching the wall there. Car looks to be okay. Going to make it around the final turn.
Yeah, it's okay.
Alright, let's go back and have a look at that incident earlier in the race now that they've started to settle down. This is the that we saw in the background earlier. Oh, so we had a crash up ahead, and it looks like Joel's gone around somewhere too. Oh,
there's a bit of a crash. They're sort of avoiding action.
Yeah, just
I think there's a more complicated story of that one. I think
it does definitely look that way. It looks like there was a little bit of a touch on the quarter panel there as he's tried to make room, and
at least he's still got his rear wing.
That's the main thing. They'll keep him going. He just had to sit there and watch the whole field stream by.
So it's a long wait. It is a long wait when you're waiting for cars.
It is awful, isn't it? There is nothing worse than sitting there and waiting, just watching your information go by on your dash and just waiting for that chance. And there's our earlier crash from the, what's that, 689? Yeah, can't see it. Terrible commentator. And then later on, we had another crash of Jason McLennan.
I'll just go in the background. Everyone's pretty much following along at the moment. Oh, Jason's just missed the corner.
Yeah, cold
tires. They're 2 bright pink cars. Yeah, cold tyres. That's all right. Jason will regroup himself. He'll get out there and just keep going round.
He will.
That's the aim of it.
All right, so things are happening up the front. Owen Coleman has got himself a jump up front. A little bit of a lead there, mate.
Must have been a little bit. Will he just settling in for a long time? probably assessing a new opponent here. You got Alex, last season's winner, right behind there in third place. So, bit of a, who's who at the top of the pack, sorting each other out and having a look at their lap times.
Yep, and then we've got Brad Coates putting all sorts of pressure on Alex. He has not come to Spiders this season. He is sticking like glue to the back of that Porsche.
Yeah, it's going to be
You see another battle going.
Oh,
that is a hell of a battle pack. That's Johnny Fillingham. Yep.
In the middle of it, yep. Who's in front of him?
Jacques is the lead car there, yep.
Is that somebody not?
Yes, John leads John, Fillingham leads Matt Knight with Brendan McVicker, who has made up 6 places so far this race. He is absolutely a man on a mission, and it looks like he's ready to make up some more.
It could be the smart thing here now is probably just stay in a train, just for a little while. The guys are only 5 minutes into the race, so before 56 laps to go, you want to settle yourselves down in the group. Hold your tyres, let the car in front, so let just push through that area.
I don't think I can argue that, mate. I think that sounds like the right way to go as we see them absolutely launching those vehicles through the bus stop.
Yeah, and apparently there's a very good camera view in their final corner. TV cam 2 apparently. Not there, that's great one.
I am.
We might get some of those fantastic shots, the big car rumbling over as it disappears. Absolutely. Don't see it much. Belt down.
I think I'm going to have to. Sorry, mate.
You're right.
I cannot get
You want to use the replay volume you're after there, Justin? The master, mate. Now you can leave your master up. Just turn down your replay volume.
Giving away the secrets of all my settings here.
Oh, no. Yeah, so you turn that one down a bit, and that's fine. And you can turn your master back up.
Yeah, a bit too much. Yeah, I can do that. There's no hurry.
Yeah. But master will control everything. So if you turn your master back up, that controls all your engine noises, all that sort of stuff. That gives insight for people trying to stream.
Gotten way too quiet, folks, and you're not going to enjoy that. You love the sound of these beautiful cars, so let's bump it back up.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
Yeah, there we go. Now we've got clarity. Let's go.
Oh, it's a boom. Coming up there.
All right, and Jack appears to have...
Jack's put down here, Billy, side by side.
Oh, let's have a look there. Matt Knight has got the job done. That was too good a pass, and not to go back and have a look at it.
That's a beautiful pass.
See how that unfolded. So he's just jammed it up the inside there and said, I'm not backing out first.
Yeah, there is the game of chicken coming up into there.
And, yep, wisely, John says... With
almost
2 hours of racing, I don't think I'm ready to contest too hard into a corner like the bus stop.
No.
And who can fault it?
You can't fault it for that.
Not at all. I don't think I'd be going too hard at it if I'm honest myself.
It appears there's crashes out there on the track. Kenny Weber. The Mustang with some damage on the front end.
Really? Matty Weber is tracking very close in that group there too. So
I think he's got front end damage on the front of that Mustang, though.
Yeah, looks a little bit crumpled. Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's definitely crumpled. Look, the wheel's sticking out.
Yeah. taking a hit, but doesn't
Had a
seem to
hit.
be slowing him down too much. He is still all over the back of Brendan McVicker. You see every outside track. Took 2 tyres on that curve to be leading there. Mind you, the Canberra, that's a track. 24 incidents, you will get yourself a penalty.
Yes.
Looks like he's come around the outside. That's a brave move here.
Oh, very cool. Yeah.
That is brave.
Especially with a damaged car.
Let me tell you, there is 2 lines through the bus stop there. There's the correct line and the wrong line. And the wrong line has 0 grip. I don't know how he managed to hold it together there, but he's done an absolutely fantastic job. It's put Brendan on notice and let him know this is coming.
Yeah, it could be like, just looking off the top of last season, that Brent Webber, after winning silver last season, and he's consistently, sometimes he's actually been promoted to London points this season. So he's raced in the series sort of against Sharwin, Joel, Carls, Ilias, Alex, those guys, so he's up with them in the championship for their classes. So remember, viewers, the guys, all the races there and there. But there's no championship. There is championships for the drivers. There's platinum, gold, silver, and bronze. So that's what keeps it alive, which is great for them to see. It gives them a good chase as well.
They do, and some of these guys, they love to punch above their weight. I've got to give them credit. And I am hearing that Jason McLennan has had another issue. Let's go back and have a look at how Mr. Spuckle has gone awry. Is that the same part of the track? Oh, no.
Oh, nope.
Oh, we're getting some blinking.
Nope. Is it blinking in his head? Oh, I think he's had a blink moment.
Oh, that's a big hit too.
That is no good, Jason. I think he's had a blink moment. And so he's disconnected from the server going into a corner.
Yep.
That is not good at all for poor Jason. And he's just come back to race this week.
Absolutely brutal.
Very unfortunate.
So, yeah, back racing. A very fun man to have in the booth. In both. So, it's good to see him back on track as we see that feather of Jack come roaring over us. All right, let's have a look where the actual battles are happening on the screen here. Ilias starting to close down just a little bit on Owen. Got it under a second. John is giving chase to Matt Knight and not letting up after that. Sorry?
Might make their way down through the field. Yes. These guys are just. Philly's in that zone. I know Philly. I don't know what he drives. He's just like, I'll just sit here all day. I'll wait to make up position.
I reckon the balance of this stupid bloody
might be an ABS, mate. You might turn my ABS level up.
Yeah, I essentially can't, mate, because it's all one channel. It's just yeah. I got to try and manage it through there. I've already got you as loud as I can in Discord.
We'll set up the separate channels for that. That's not a drama. I did that the other day. So you'd have separate channels for the game volume and separate channels for our block volume. It's handy to have in the ABS. Yeah.
It is.
Anyway,
those virtual audio drivers. Anyway, that aside, we seem to be there. I can hear you loud and clear now. I can hear the cars loud and clear. And this battle between John and Matt is heating up. I would not be surprised if we see something happen because he is all over him right down into the big slipstream and overtaking zones.
No, I'm going to say he's going to sit there. I reckon Philly will sit there for the next 30 laps. He will just sit there. It's just the way I like he drive. If there's an opportunity, he will take it. But if he's happy to sit there, he's running all the time. He'll just use this. You have the draft to take less fuel come pit stop time.
There's a surprising amount. If I'm not mistaken, there has been a change this season to refueling. It's now a much slower process, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, so depending on the series we follow is what happens to the cars. So overall, the GT3 car has been slowed down on refueling. In IMSA series, they will refuel and change tyres at the same time. But if, for instance, I think a couple of weeks we go to another series, as in official series following,
yep,
the rules change. So they take fuel and then tyres.
That makes
so the whole pit stop, the whole pit stop is changed. And then in the NECs, the race the Nordschleifer is now way slower because it simulates the hand pumps that they use.
I see.
So different strategies can be unlocked potentially.
I think strategy we're going to see it play a much bigger part this season because you can make up a second half on track. Or you can make it up in a pit stop.
Well, they can because they can drive this entire 60 laps at full tilt.
Yeah.
Enough fuel in reserve, so they can also strategise that they might want to pit a couple of laps earlier to get some clean air, which is something that they could be thinking about as they're driving around because they all know they've got enough fuel to make it at the end without saving at all. So that's what we want to aim for, so the drivers can race at full pace, unlike the Formula thing we watch sometimes.
I get it. And look at this. There's 2/10 between these two this time, and you're right. John looks just happy to sit back there and just take it in his stride. He is just taking advantage of every molecule of air moved by that McLaren of night.
It does. Just to make our way down through the field, we'll just have a look at some liveries this season. We'll go down from these guys. We go from Philly, then who's behind Philly?
Martin Hallinan, Mr.
Martin Hallinan is a new driver. Welcome, Martin.
Those Twisted Tea racing cars. His teammate Matt Webber right behind him.
Yep, Matt Webber behind him. Matt's probably sitting there going, I'm supposed to beat this Ferrari, eh?
And then behind that, a
VGA Livery. Brendan Buffinger. Yes, mate, we'll pronounce it right, don't you worry, good sir. And how long did Brendan's dad? That's all right. Brendan's dad botched his back. It's great. How to Brendan's dad.
We watch the sparks fly from that BMW. Smashes through those curves. Then we've got Mark Foster. That's a nice livery. The Sud Speed. Fairly average racing team. I think he's stolen mine. Actually, I'd probably be below it.
Oh, he's all right. He's running P12 overall.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm saying me. That's why I'm in the booth and not in the car, because I'm below average racing.
Mate, I feel the same. Don't worry about it. Even though it was a legitimate, legendary battle for the Silver Crown last season, my skills have dropped off a bit. But when I return, I'll actually be racing against Mark, because Mark's actually in Silver class. So
nice.
He'll be racing against me as well.
Then in the mighty AMG, we've got Chris Ruddle. There's another Sud Speed livery.
Yeah, Chris.
The Sud Speed Autosport.
Number is Chris. Number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah, Chris is another. He's in a silver competitor as well.
And,
So
we picked a good time to go down there because it looks like Sam Monterosso is. Oh no!
Oh. Bit of a tap.
Right.
You redressing? Just have a
He
look.
has. Yeah, he's regressed. No, that was someone else. No,
I think you are. Yeah, he's asking for the overtake over the voice comms. I've heard. So he could be a redress here. Bit of a mistake.
A little bit of a mistake. I don't like to
major.
step on the steward's toes, but what's your take? Was he owed any space there?
I think it was a little bit of a Jared and McKnight incident. It's track we did last season where I given him that little bit of a short without actually intentionally giving it a bit of error. It sucks you in.
It does. If you're not careful, that slipstream, it catches you off guard. You're used to hitting your brake markers and stopping, and you're just carrying that extra couple of k an hour, and suddenly the car does not pull up the way you expect it to.
Yeah, but they've got a little battle here, though. What's that? These 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's midfield battle. Good to see.
Indeed.
Off
And
the
mate, we're
cards.
having
I
battles.
think Sam will redress it once Ruddy catches up.
I think so. And you know what? There's close battles. There's a lot of them up and down the track.
That's
It's
good.
like Martin is mounting a challenge now on. Sorry, his teammate. Martin has Matt Webber mounting a challenge on him. So, what do you think? Teammates.
Let him go. Let him
he's
go.
got the team orders there. The old let him by, Pierre.
Yep.
And that's that done.
Yeah.
There's still a fight. Let me tell you, there's still a fight up the front here. Elias is within 6/10 of Owen Coleman, fighting for the lead. And there's another Sud Speed leader. Your Sud Speed's taken over, mate.
Good speed, lads. Sud Speed. We got Sud Speed. That's all right. It's good to see some different racing teams. People join.
It is good to see.
You know, the big thing about AES is all about development. So, you know, the faster guys can develop their racing, but it also helps them develop. Because obviously when you get special events and stuff, not everyone's the same pace. So it helps them develop racing around guys that are a bit slower. And it also helps the slower guys develop around guys that are faster than what they would normally encounter. So
I don't think anything's helped my driving as much as following drivers that are much faster than me. Not that I can hang on for long, but for the time that I can, it definitely teaches you a thing or two about how late they can brake and how much speed they can carry coming
yeah, but my biggest issue is the carry and the minimum speed. I'm a very harsh braker and a very harsh back on the throttle kind of driver.
Yeah. I've definitely found that. Oh, that's a gorgeous view. Definitely found that some of these GT3s, particularly these mid-engines, they like a light touch on the left foot, which is good because that's the only foot I've got. I have to work with a rubber foot on the throttle. But yeah, they do seem to like a light touch, turning, carrying a lot of speed, and more speed through, and then roll back on the throttle. Whereas some of these front engine monsters are a little more brutalist. Pull it up, and we see black cars just letting things go there.
Yeah, which is fine. We encourage them to stay on the racing line as much as possible, but in those situations there where they can see that. Over a 60-lap race, if you just pull off and you lose 8/10, it's not a big cost. And this is the thing about learning and doing endurance racing, is if it costs you 6/10 over a 24-hour period, what have you actually lost compared to having a crash and spending 10 minutes in bed?
You're exactly right. Exactly right. I'm just seeing it. We've got a pass here on someone who was making an absolute dash of a recovery drive. Let's have a look. Mark Foster's found his way past Brendan McVicker, and it looks like
he's just missed the corner there.
Little excursion out to the grass, which is
He's just testing the lawnmower capability of that front splitter.
It looks sharp. It looks like it'd make a good cut. Maybe not, Scott Bonner level of, but it'd make a clean cut.
Yeah, I'm just because this weekend Brendan and I were going to run the LMP2 car in the 6 hour.
Good luck with that.
Well, we were, but obviously with my foot issue. Well, the podiatrist told me I'm not allowed to race sim racing.
Nah, that's just a precaution. You don't listen to them, mate.
Yeah. I don't want to pay the extra bill if they've got to redress it 3 times.
That's fair.
So,
and this is a tight little battle going down on in the midfield here.
This is the battle we were on before.
Yeah, they are not letting each other go. Tristan Jack, honestly, would get my most improved for last season. I think he's definitely come a long way in the time that I've been commentating.
I think that's represented by the fact he's got an X next to his name now, not a B.
That's true. I just noticed that. You're right. So, yeah, had the upgrade, now fighting for silver after taking out the bronze championship last year. Well,
I do believe, it does feel like, 12 weeks just goes so fast.
It really does. They just disappear. You watch him snake through that bus stop, bouncing over the curbs. Plenty of action on the track.
And they do have to adjust now because they've obviously iRacing has updated Watkins to have slightly different curve entry for the bus stop there. You used to be able to cut that. Basically, you would kiss your quarter panel on the wall, and on the way you can't cut that corner anymore. You've got to stay a bit wider.
I'm not going to lie, I like this much better because I hated looking at the sky. It felt so brutal and like such a lack of mechanical sympathy.
Well, look, if you're getting airborne, you might be doing something a little bit wrong. So what a bird in the grapevine.
This is just... Right, it looks like he's made a bit of a break there as he goes just a little wide. I guess that's a track if I had to... As we put the commentator's curse on Chris, takes a big hit into the wall.
Bronze class, he's leading a few of them.
Doesn't seem to have stopped him any. The big question is, if his wheel was straight, he probably got away with that, no dramas. If the wheel was turned at all, then maybe a little bit of wheel damage that tends to rob you of that top speed.
Yeah, if you bent the rear suspension, like it might feel like the steering's out, but it's actually the rear suspension causing you to grab a little bit. It's not, the front might be fully aligned, but the rear goes. But he might be a little bit flustered too, which has brought back his pace a little bit back to these guys in the mid-pack.
I don't think this battle's going anywhere anytime soon. It's just an absolute train of these guys. And funny enough, we're starting to see some of these gaps open up right around the track. Brendan McVicker, who was earlier on an absolute charge, has fallen off Mark Foster, so I don't know if he's got any damage there. I replay a little bit earlier. And looking through the intervals, John Fillingham still pretty close to the back of that line there within a second.
Well, Sam's gone wide there.
Oh, and is he going to make a skip though? He has. He's managed to survive that one. So that third last corner there, the toe of the boot there, there's a bump in that is just brutal if you get on the throttle too early. It will just spit you into the fence.
It will.
As you see, going around the outside. Sam's dived into the pits.
Sam's on the pits.
I'm looking for some clean air.
Yep. I love his little livery there, but a lightning bolt Ferrari. Nice job, Sam. Good to see some liveries out there. Different. These guys. What's his name? Goku. Is it Goku?
It is Goku.
Well, Goku. Oh, just look at that. Throw me out. It's good to say he's got in for his full fuel and tyres. Who'll get him to the end? No, he won't get him to the end.
No, yeah,
It's
not
been
quite.
wild.
Yeah, we've still got an hour and a half to go.
No.
So he'll definitely be making another stop.
So what lap are they on?
Currently lap 17 of 60. Long way to go.
Long way to go. Mate, this, all the action that's been happening, I feel like I've been going for 2 hours already.
Mate, I'm just, I don't know where to turn my eyes because everywhere I look, the gaps are closing up. There's battles threatening to break out. We've still got Ilias up the front here. Look, he's closed right up, and there's some traffic with. Sorry, we're breaking some broadcast laws there briefly. That wasn't allowed since what was it, about the 90s?
I can't control what they put on their car.
I'm sorry, Glenn, you're going to have to put it in plain green packaging, that Porsche, and put some warnings on it.
Is your trading paints up to date?
It is, for once. I actually have that one open already.
So you have your trading paints up to date and my car's going to show off. Oh, I'm disappointed. Oh, it's a bit wide by Sam, cold tyres, trying to lead us through. This is the thing. Sorry, I just want to really quickly, just on that incident there. So, when you come out the pitch, you've got cold tyres, and you might be slow. Don't go so much off your line. The fast guys will sacrifice a little bit, and they'll get round you. Because the big thing is just maintain where you're going to go. Sam could have waited till it was straight out of the corner there and just let them go instead of compromising his line into a corner. You compromise your line into a corner, it's going to hurt you more.
Agreed.
So,
I'm hearing Matthew Shanahan seems to add some drama. Let's go back and have a look at the replay and see what's befallen him.
You get the curve.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just a little bit of air. All four wheels in the air, and that's it. That's all she wrote. And the power car finds the power of the wall.
If Jeremy Clarkson ever watches this video, good luck with your health, Jeremy.
True. Very sad news revealed on the. I won't spoil any of the actual show itself. But
yeah, good luck. Good luck, Jeremy.
I'm sure everyone of a certain age that loves a car.
I don't think you spoil it much. I think everyone's watched Clarkson Farms in a binge watch session.
Yeah, true.
What a legend.
I think everybody of a certain age that's a lover of cars has probably watched every Top Gear episode at least 5 or 6 times.
And then every Grand Tour episode, and every Clarkson Farms episode from the
Yeah. Mind you, I must admit, of all of them, I think I identified with James May. Pulls stuff apart, but he can't steer.
I do love James May. He's up there.
He's fantastic. Look at this, Glenn Jones and Chris Withers going at it at this point, putting all sorts of pressure.
So Glenn Jones new and Chris Withers new.
Wow.
So see new drivers.
Pretty liveries. Talking about our liveries earlier.
Yeah.
I like both of those. I'm a fan.
I do like both of those. And Mr. Ruddy, even after that little incident with Sam, has obviously taken no damage from that and just put back in behind the same guys.
Yep.
So he's doing his own race, which is good.
Yep, not too out.
Oh, there's a move. Oh.
Had a look, just let him know he's there. And still managed to... I think he's unsettled Chris a little bit there as Glenn. He sort of, I think he might have panicked a little bit about having to cover that. And he's still, even with the compromised line, managed to come out with big pace afterwards.
Yep. Mate, I can't believe we're only 20 laps in.
It's absolutely wild. And welcome to the stream, Tim. I think you're right. I think Matty would be most unhappy losing that position in that way. But let's face it, he's got pace and he's just made a pass. So let's go back and have a look at the replay of that video. So, Matt Knight has just demanded room there, put the car in a position where it can't be denied. And again, it's that game of chicken all the way along. And he's managed to clear him before.
Same game of chicken we played with Philly.
Yep. That's a hell of a run to clear him before the braking zone, though. That's a big run.
Yeah, they get on those curbs. They look like they're flat, but they're not.
Yep, they will certainly launch you. And if you're a little bit too turned, it will bite you the same way it did earlier. And I've got another replay for us. Cashing, mate. Let's have a look at what has befallen Cashy.
What's happening to poor Cash? He's missing the front end, I think.
Yeah, that's...
Is that an incident, I think, coming up?
Can go back a bit. Oh, let's listen. Yeah, that's sent him off again. Is he going to tow? Let's have a look where he first went off track. See if we can see that. Oh, just turned in a little early. Bounced off the wall.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
And a second bite of the cherry into the arm.
Yeah. Just turned in that little bit early. The car's gripped up and said, "We're going this way, sunshine."
Yep. That's disappointing. Cashy was having a good night and driving well. So we hate to see it, Cashy, but get her ahead, get back out there, get back up. You still got plenty of time left. All right, let's get back on with the line. Oh, just as we
whoa! Freeway,
gosh.
It's on.
It is absolutely on. We've still got Chris Ruddle leading there with Tristan back. And no, hang on. Where am I looking at? Chris Withers.
Ruddles, Yep. Johns, Jones, GT. I'm gonna. You think you're gonna struggle this season?
Is that? No. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we've got Chris Withers managing to hold Chris Ruddle off for the moment, but I don't think that's going to last very long as he makes the move around the outside.
The outside.
He's going to hold that inside line for the big horseshoe here.
Go, Ruddle. He's going to move. Pretty spot here. What? Oh,
he has made a fantastic move, and they're still close enough to side by side. Not willing to give anything up. Just looking for the switcheroo for a moment, but they...
Oh, that all big send.
He comes across. Oh, they are defending for their life, attacking for their life. This is fantastic racing.
Oh, love to see it. Love to see it. Love the mid battle packs. Those guys provided.
Yeah, it's one of those tracks that has a bit of a reputation for being a bit processional, as we see. Who was that? That was Glenn Jones out wide a bit there. So, you know what I think is going to play a part in this race by the end of the night, Jared?
Incidents.
There will be people sweating their incidents already, I think, because in these close battles, you just find yourself, it's a very easy track to just go a hair too wide.
1, 2 here.
Yep. Turn one.
Doesn't take long. What are they tonight? From memory?
24, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, 24. Yes, it is 24. 24. Before their first drive through. No, it's not a lot. Especially if you have a spin. Oh, the big. Oh. What? First, they must stay in the bloody court.
They've got the street in the background, and they've decided, as we're going again. No, we're just having a look. Just having a look. Just letting him know we're there. So Chris Withers, not happy to just sit there in, what is he, P16 at the moment. So this is the battle for P15, and neither of them is content to take what they've given, Jared. They are going to fight tooth and nail.
I love it. I love it. It's just great to see.
And where the hell's that Lambo come from? We've got a Lambo randomly in contention here. Well, that's the Lamborghini of Darren Stark. He's backed off and let them through a lap down there. So,
is that Darren Stark? All right, Jared, mate, I'll help you some Lambo with the Lambo. I'm going to run the NSX this year, mate. So, yeah.
You got to have some love for the non-metas, don't you?
Oh, good thing. Well, this race is BOP, so
yeah,
all the cars should be getting pretty even.
Are they going to go again here, mate?
I reckon they are. The chicken game in that corner.
Now, see, I'm actually really impressed by Chris there, because offline, I really thought for a moment in my head, I thought that's silly. Those was never going to stick, and you compromised your line to the point where, you're going to fall off the back here. But to his credit, he's made it work and hung right onto the back, and it's cost him nothing, as we see Brad Fenley in the VB livery.
Oh, say, Brad, I'm on the bloody 4X under the Wonky Queensland.
The Wonky Queenslander, bro. Who is it we need? We need Millen back with the Battle of the Breweries.
Yes, we need Mr. Millock. Mr. Millock.
My bad.
Yes.
Memory ain't what she used to be. I'm too bloody old to be remembering names that aren't on my screen.
Mate, you're probably younger than me, so I wouldn't even start you, right?
I don't know. All I know is my back hurts when I get out of bed in the morning, and it hurts worse by the time I go to bed. So, I'm old enough.
Stop laying on the wrong hand, mate.
All right, so looks like we've got Jarrett Stark down here putting in a bit of a challenge on Chris Page.
Yeah, we'll go back down through the crew a bit here. Guys, too much love tonight yet. There's a lot of camera tracks, so we do apologise, guys, today. We can't get you all the screen time.
We got 2 hours. We're getting through all of yous.
We'll get through.
As soon as there's some action, we're there. We're all over it. We're not missing any of the action tonight. You can see Chris there. He's
it's also a 4-way battle with
attack.
Gilly in those as well. So there's battles everywhere.
There is battles up and down the track, and you're right. Right, these guys are settled out a little bit, so let's go back onto the track here. And we've got this battle pack that started earlier in the night. They spread out right out. They've gotten through things and found themselves all over the top of each other, putting pressure on again.
Yeah, the big thing is Matt Webber hasn't fitted yet with that broken Mustang. Right. If you want comeback drives, I reckon that once he gets that front end repaired, you'll be on that comeback drive for the last half of the race, chasing down the front.
I think so. Let's have a look at pit laps.
All right, mate. Round one.
Looks like none of them are pitted yet. So yeah, they're 43 minutes in, and very few of those front leading cars have pitted. Almost.
I'm going to call about lap 30. You'll start to see some.
Yeah, I think you'll see who's fuel saved here and who's been going like a bat out of hell.
Not the bat out of hell. So they can go a bat out of hell the entire race. So they should finish the race with a 5 lap.
You're right. They certainly can. But here's my question to you. If you're stuck in a bit of a train, do you think I'll save some fuel, take the rest on board and try and get the overcut? Or do you think the undercut's strong here? Out of the way.
Question. I would say potentially the overcut. So if John Philly here died in the pit, he's got out of the way of what, 5 cars slowing him down?
Yep. But the thing is, when he comes back out, he's going to be coming back out on those cold tyres. It's going to cost him, it's a fair bit around here, I've noticed. Cold tyre laps, what, 2-3 seconds down?
2 or 3 seconds, yeah.
So those guys are going to be going flat out, leaving nothing on the table to try and jump in and be able to come back out. And then, of course, they'll be on cold tyres and John will be up to speed. But the question is, can they defend and hold him off? As we see, moves being made. Jacques has moved to the inside to defend. And
That's cat. Oh!
Just a bit of a touch there for, who was that? Was that Miller? No, John. That was John Freeman. Who, if we go back and have a look at just how it happened there, John has just tried to come across a bit too early. Was there some netcode in that? Did he take a touch on the rear bumper and that's what turned him?
Potentially, I think a bit of aero. Yeah, it's hard to see that one. There's 3 cars going into the one corner.
3 don't go into one the best of times, but let me tell you, at the bus stop, it's definitely happening. So that's just giving Jack a little bit of breathing room while Matt Weber starts to make up ground and using up that slipstream.
And just to know, viewers, when the drivers report incidents in race control notes and reviews, but 99.99% all penalties are given post-race, as post-race time penalties and stuff. So just if you're sort of wondering, it should be a penalty straight up. Some of the races just don't. iRacing doesn't warrant us giving penalties. So it's easier to give post-race. For race control.
It's not the cleanest system. Not the most adaptable, you should say.
Yeah, you can't just make someone a 5-second on during the race with iRacing's penalty system. It would be great. I'm not saying that incident there warranted a 5-second penalty, but certain incidents you would love to really go back 5-second penalty and people would, be like, I should have stuffed up.
And if you're interested in finding out the results of those penalties tonight, I'm suggesting get yourself over to AES.
AESleague.org.
Get yourself over to AESleague.org, as Jared's just said there. Get yourself onto the registration and get yourself on track next week. Because it's a lot of fun.
Come and join us. And we do have 4 drop rounds this round, this season.
We do.
We do. Yeah. So we do have. So this season we've opted for the 4 drop rounds. So my communication with the guys in the background. To encourage, so it's essentially an 8-race season, even though it's spread over 12 weeks. That's so people can, if they've got family holidays, or they've got this, they've got that, they might miss a couple of rounds, but they can also come back and still race and compete for a championship.
As we watch Jarrett Stark think briefly about a move on Chris Withers, but thinks better of it and tucks back in.
But
yeah, I think the 4 drop rounds is great.
Come back.
Yeah, I think the 4 drop rounds is a great idea. As he looks to potentially make a move around the outside. Switcheroo, maybe.
So just as an example, like it just turned out the way it did. So looks like I'll be missing 2 rounds at the start of this season. So in the old scoring system, I would have lost my 2 rounds already. So I'd have to race for the next 10 weeks straight to be competitive in this season championships and stuff. So having a 4-round drop round just allows that time for people to go off and do things that don't have to be committed for 10 weeks. 10 weeks is a long time, as you know, Jason. Sorry, not Jason.
It is. And you're right. So I think it will encourage healthier fields too. I think we're going to see less of a drop-off as the season comes out because everybody wants a chance at the championship. And if you're still in contention because, you haven't had to drop rounds and you're still able to make up positions there, then I think we'll see people that don't go, oh, well, there's no point because I was sick of the race for 2 weeks.
Yes, and that's the thing. And that's the thing. So, a 4-round drop round, so 8 races essentially. So some drivers might take a break here, they might take a break there. School holidays are coming up in July, also affects things. So people can come into the July school holidays and take the 2 weeks off, and they're not losing any position in their championship essentially over the overall season. So
that's exactly right, mate. Exactly right. And we've got a crash. Looks like Matty Knight has had some...
Oh, Matty Knight's been on the move at the moment.
He has been.
Was he making a move into this corner?
They're side by side. How's it going down? Just...
Oh, no. Touch.
That's a brutal one.
Who's he touched with there?
Good question. Let's see if we can figure that out. I don't know if I can. Hang on, we'll go back to the start again. So, car 304, we're looking for. 304 is Chris Page in the Coopers, representing South Australian beers.
I think is he just leaned a little bit without? They're both coming into that braking zone. Hard to see, hard to tell.
I would not want to be the steward deliberating on that. I'm not going to lie. If you see Garrett coming into the pits.
So this is I reckon this is the start of the pit stop. So we're at lap 30. So we're halfway.
You were bang on. So 51 minutes. Starting to see some people litter in. Let's have a look at our pit lane again and see what we've got happening at the front here. Still none of the front runners, although we have Ruddle in P13 currently in the pit lane.
And viewers like the I haven't got the chat up, so who's chatting, but I just lost my train of thought. I hate that when it happens. Matt, carry on. I've lost my train. I'll come back to it. Absolutely lost it. Went to say something. Gone.
At least you had a train in the first place. So mine's just empty. My head. So Martin Hallinan starting to put the pressure on Jack. So Jack is. I tell you what, he's been consistent. He qualified P7. He's had pressure coming and going all night, traded places up here, down there, and still find himself in P7. I think he'll be happy with that for a comeback rate.
I reckon I think there was a lead change.
So there was. Goddamn. How did we miss that? Let's geez, it was a while ago. Let's get back and have a look. If we can...
Ilias, they're battling out.
They are battling out.
Just got my time screen. So there was a lead change. Ilias made the move at the start of the lap.
Right.
Got past Mr. Coleman. Mr. Coleman's right. Stable's right. His bumper on the bus stop. from what I can see on the different screens.
Unfortunately,
Can't see the overtake move. Oh, there's a lot of pit. The pit lane is in a flurry right now.
it is. Look at that. P11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They've all followed each other into the pits.
It's been out 30 cars. We've still got close to 30 cars circulating. I'll try and check.
Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm not seeing any retirements. Every single car still on track. Except maybe Darren Stark.
We've lost Charles Mitchell.
Right, yep.
There was a disconnect.
Yep.
Charles is from Great Britain, so we might have to have a chat with him. How his internet's going. Matty Shanahan is 14 laps down. He may have disconnected.
Yeah.
And Jason McLennan is 5 laps.
And this is interesting here. Now that he's lost that lead position, Owen has decided to dive into the pits, whether it was a fueling issue and needed to, but he's dived into the pits and looking for that undercut there.
Yeah, I think he is.
So that's just given Ilias some breathing room. 11 seconds back to Brad there, who's also got himself some breathing room. So these guys just looking to go the extra lap or two.
Well, look at Brad. Brad's sporting a very different livery tonight too.
He is in the AITX car, just finding himself navigating a bit of traffic there, having to do the old dodge and weave. The 5Ds dodgeball.
I'll spend some time with some of the traffic guys. Just noticing tonight that a couple of weeks off, well, I'll spend some time on Tuesday. Yeah, that was a bit messy for both drivers there.
And it can be tough, you know.
It is tough. You panic a little bit. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I've still got 30 laps to go. So
he's still going on. We've got to give somebody else.
Here comes Ilias into the pit lane. Ilias is in the pit lane.
That he is. Just trundling along. The question is he going to get out in front of Coleman, or are we going to see as Brad Coates has dived in as well? So let's watch this one closely. Let's have a look at where Owen is and whether we think he's going to get around in time.
Get past. So he's in the back section. He's got Alex caught behind him.
Yeah, has Alex pitted yet? Let's have a look at our pit lap again and see if we can figure out what's going on there.
I think he has.
No, lap 31. So he's closed that gap right down and is all over the back of Owen Coleman. I'm still seeing that Ilias is...
Score has pitted on lap 31.
Yeah, that's right.
So they're both pitted. So Ilias...
Ilias is just leaving the pit lane now.
So you're going to stay in front. Cold tyres as well. Stay inside those lines.
They're a long way back. I think he'll be happy with the way that's played out. So I think that answers our question, though. The overcut versus the undercut.
One.
Yeah, mind you, we don't know how much battling the other two did because they're pretty close. So they could have potentially given Ilias a healthy little lead there, but he's found himself a 5-second interval by just staying out that extra lap. So yeah.
But I reckon Alex and Coleman will be battling out though to try and catch this back up.
You're right. They're just starting to spread a little bit, but they're still giving each other some curry.
We've got this in 5th place. We've got a Porsche, Jamison. He's been on lap 1, so he's way out of position at the moment.
He is definitely
he'll be coming in again soon.
He wasn't expecting.
Is he doing himself a Lance Stroll or so? Shut the hearts on from lap 1, was it? What was something that did that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a Williams move.
Yeah.
Williams. Yeah, surely he's got to come in this lap, right? He only had... he's on the lead lap.
No, but remember they've got up to 5 laps in reserve.
Right. No, he has dived the pit lane.
He's dived it.
Yep.
So this is where the reserve fuel comes in, where they can absolutely push it for the
absolutely
send it home.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, mind you, an hour is
Just about to tick over. So
an
yeah.
hour track. Oh no, because we're lap 34 of 60, so we've got an hour on the clock, but I keep forgetting we're not a time race.
We haven't any safety cars, yes.
And John Fillingham still in the thick of things after that little excursion through the bus stop earlier. Wait, was that John Fillingham or was that Cassie? No.
We're losing track of everyone. Big field, it happens. I do have to depart the comms box very briefly though, but I will be back.
No problems, mate. We'll keep your seat warm.
Hopefully you will. Get the action rolling.
So, John Fillingham pushing it right up to the back of Brendan McVicker. You can see in our battle box there that they are very close by. And the gap down to, geez, it was quite significant a few laps back. And, that would have been pit stop shaking out. So now, all over the top of each other. And we have, what's going on there? Is that yeah, so we've got the blue flag or a green there, just letting these guys by, just getting off it and letting them continue to do battle. It's VGA versus VGA in the Mustang versus the Beamer. So John Fillingham, Brandon McVicker giving chase, battling hard. All right. It looks like Brad Fenley's mounting himself a challenge on Tristan Jack here too. So we'll just stick with these two for a minute. We haven't given Brad much love tonight, so good to see you back again for another season, Brad, in that VB car. You get a VB in you. That very bumblebee-looking Porsche, the 999 of Tristan Jack, just continuing to hold Brad off at the moment. As you see Glenn Crowlin in the background. He is also for position with Joel Farley still in contention there. Two of them close enough to be considered to be doing battle. Still battles all up and down this field. Looks like Alex really giving Owen Coleman, our newcomer, some absolute curry here. Hanging on to the back of him there since those pit stops went down. I think Owen will be kicking himself a little with the strategy there, because that lack of an extra lap has really hurt him badly. And yeah, he's found himself not as bad as it was. He is catching Ilias. He's only 2.5 seconds down the road, so that that slower outlap did, as we expected, make the overcut worth it, but it's closed down from what we originally saw. As we see Alex looking to make a move. Caught wind that he's on stream and said, okay, now's my time to shine and get on the highlights reel. Pushes it through and Owen ducks in behind him, and Alex has made that move stick. What a fantastic move through the bus stop that was. It's definitely a brave place to make a move, viewers, but it's one of the stronger places to make it happen if you've got the gumption to make it stick. So we'll keep an eye on that as we just see Jason kindly hanging around deep around the outside and let these two continue to do battle. Alex not quite pulling away yet. So as Jared mentioned earlier, this track is one that's a big slipstream track. You can lose a little bit around some of these back corners through the twisty bits, but then as soon as you get on these long straights, as long as you're within that second or so, you'll find the gap starts to close right back down. And just going back to Aaron James, our last man to pit after that first lap pit stop, P15. He's starting to come onto the back of Glenn Jones, mounting a bit of a challenge. So that's the battle for P14 in that Rowe BMW. Doing well on debut for 3D Racing.
Just rejoined. There's a little battle forming up here with the Tristan Jack crew. And towards the back here with Joel.
Sure is.
Way back up after the
We see this side by side. 3 trying to find their way into 1. Just gets hung out to dry a little bit out there. That's
Brad Feenley as well.
Yep, so that must have been Joel Farley on the outside there. He's managed to hang on and thrown it up the inside and got the move done, has he? Has he made it stick? He has. He's managed to clear. Now Brad Fenley looking to take advantage and find a way past Tristan Jack. So a couple of silver drivers here. These two will be keen to get the job done because they are fighting each other for championship stakes here.
They are. Good to see so many drivers out on track still as well. It's great to see. Opening round, big race. Lots of battles all the way through. And that's the good thing about a different tier system is you get with these bigger fields, you get battles all the time in the bigger field.
Throws it through that snaking section and just manages to make that move stick. But he will be vulnerable to the slipstream here with Tristan right on him. Defends on the inside. Tristan looking to make a move around the outside.
The side's better of it.
He should theoretically have the better run through there, but no, not enough to... I've seen that one quite a few times. I hang around and force the defence. And then just take it a corner or two later.
Yeah, the front there, I do believe Alex caught. He's put himself in P2 there.
He certainly has. We were watching that on stream when it happened. Absolute fantastic move that was. But I already can't remember it to describe it to you.
Oh, that's all right. I do apologise. Mother Nature did call. She said too many 4X, good son.
That'll do it. That'll do it. All right, and we've got... Dude, the battles are everywhere. We've got
they are everywhere.
Jacques, still battling Martin Hallinan here. And these two aren't ready to give it up.
Couple of feathers.
Speed Ferrari.
See such a spread of cars too.
It is good. Like, I don't think I've seen anybody drive a Corvette on track for, gosh, it's got to be months. Yet.
No.
We're going to go down to Mark Foster, and there he is in that green Corvette, absolutely sending it around the track.
What is that song?
What meta?
Alex Court might be going for a move on P1.
And so he is. How's he caught? Going off there, staying side by side. Oh, as Ilias gets a little bit loose, manages to hang on to it, tucks back in, but now he's going to be vulnerable to Coleman.
Alex can be over on the slipstream.
This is wild. We're going to have to stick on this front pack for a little while, I think. There is just too much action between the three of them. So Alex, not content with a one and done, has become a new race leader for race 1 of season 9.
I think these guys, I think we're in a new class here, Justin. quantum class.
Something, yeah. That's it. We need 2 new classes. One for if I come back to race. These guys can be quantum and like, you know, oh, it can be, I don't know, balsa wood or something.
Oh, love it.
And Owen absolutely terrorising the back of Ilias Dugan's car there. Let's jump on to his gearbox and just have a look at how close that soot speed is getting through this. Oh, he's going to give him a little touch. He's
give him a couple wide. Come on.
That's absolutely incredible. He's basically gone, you know what? I don't like seeing Alex get down the road here, so have a little bump and we'll both go faster.
Oh, so close to the barriers.
We're going to get out here and have a look at these two.
I can see on my timings too, there is a massive battle down the back here. P17, 15 area as well, just on my timing screens, viewers. So,
yep. I see.
They had a break.
The usual these guys suspects that have been absolutely going hammer and on all evening. Joel Farley trying to push up past Chris Withers. And we've got Sam Monterosso there, who was, correct me if I'm wrong, he was a part of this battle earlier in the night.
He was, and that little tap with, is it Ruddle? Yes. Chris Ruddle. A little bit of a tap.
You see that bump bite, and just a big snap of opposite block for Chris Withers there.
Yeah. Oh, there's battles everywhere. I can't keep up with my time screens trying to let you know where something's happening. Like the track back there, it's just cars everywhere across the track. I love to see it.
You do, and this
Great
is
fun.
See, viewers, this is why. Oh no! So we've got a message on the YouTube, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who Boxhead is. One of our retirees, if I had to guess. His rig has cut off mid-race, so a mechanical failure for one of those.
Mechanical failure. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hopefully you can sit back and watch the rest of the race.
That's it, Boxhead.
It's hard to keep up with all the nicknames and all.
It is.
I'm later.
Yeah. I'm clueless. Absolutely clueless. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we encourage them all to get their actual names through the Discord and that, so when we bring them into the post racing news and stuff, we know who we're talking to.
Drew, this is on the YouTube. Drew's currently watching the action all go down, having had to retire the car.
Drew Hill. We did say that, didn't we? We said Drew was laps down.
We did.
6 laps down. We didn't know whether he was still connected or not.
If we look a bit further up the track, Glenn Jones appears to be in not one of our closest battles on track, but I wouldn't say Aaron James is letting him get away. I would say he's keeping the pressure there and making him earn that one, keeping him honest.
Yeah, how's our bronze drivers going here, Justin? So that'll be Jason McLennan, John Cashin, Chris Peach, Darren Starr,
Chris
Drew Hill,
Withers, if I'm not mistaken, looks like our bronze leader, unless one of the names that hasn't come up with.
Yeah, no, it looks like Chris Withers is the leader. Yeah. Jarrett Stark, then Andrew Green.
Yeah, then
Sam, then Chris, Darren, and John Cashy, and Jason McLennan. They're good to keep going on that bronze, guys. You guys are in your race amongst each other, so remember that, viewers and drivers, when you watch this video back. You know, don't be too stressed about what the top guys are doing, their lap times and all that. You guys are in your own championship. Race it, have fun.
And we've got a couple of incidents to go back and watch. Let's have a look at what has
Oh.
befallen the Peter Jackson car.
On the curb.
Yeah, he looks to have got through that cleanly. What's happened there?
Oh, he's braked way too late.
Yep, just trying to
Yeah,
hold off that
brake-
position.
Yeah,
back
too
around.
late. Too late at the brakes.
Oh, that's a big hit.
Whack. Glenny
That is
Cleveland.
a big
That's
hit.
broken the suspension.
That is why you don't drive the dart car, because you can't light a dart and drive that corner at the same time.
That left wheel is that right hand wheel is
Oh,
alive.
no! Ah, Matty Knight will be absolutely spewing with that one. Absolutely nowhere to go. You're coming through there flat out. He's committed and he's come around and
Coming
there's
corner.
yeah. Right.
I think race control will have that one as a slam gun unsafe free going on.
Yeah, I think you'd be right there. I don't think there's going to be much contention in that one.
It's a learning point. Just he would.
These two will swap positions. Let's have a look. So we were watching that battle before.
Oh, pit lane. Who's gone to pit lane?
We'll have a look.
Top four's gone to pit lane.
Yeah, Elias is in the pit lane. Penalty, maybe? And that's how these two eventually switch.
It's a good pass. Beautiful pass.
Let's have a look at Elias.
What's happened to Elias?
Car looks
What has happened to Elias?
Car
Looks okay.
And he's stopping, so it's not a drive-through.
Got to put tyres on.
Has
he underfueled the car?
Surely not enough to be pulling him now.
Surely not.
He's still in the pits, though. Let's get back to the live. And yeah,
so who's that promoted to P?
He's now dropped into P11.
I'm going to have to send him a message. I'm going to have to bring him into the chat. Let's bring him in.
Yeah, let's see if we can get an update on what's happened there with Elias.
Elias.
Yo.
You there, mate? What's happened during the pits?
Oh, yeah, well, I'm having a smoke, to be honest, if I have to be very truthful.
That's fine.
I tried to make something else up, but no, I needed a smoke, and I didn't change my tyres, because I thought that might be a good strategy, and the bloody pace went right down. And yeah, as you know, my concentration is gone after an hour, so I needed a smoke.
That's fine.
Oh, you'll see me back out shortly.
That's all right. No, there we go. Hey, this is what we love, the honesty and the greatness of it. This is why you're on social voice chat, so we can drag you in every now and again.
Fuck, how's the timing as well?
Mate, we just saw you in the pits, and we're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
You top three absolutely set the light.
Oh, been great.
It was a good race, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh.
So I thought you had it sealed with that overcut, but the tyres just fell away from under you, hey?
Yeah, I didn't know how the wear was going to be on them, to be honest, and I risked it. I'm like, it could give me a huge advantage here. It could pay off dividends. Well, why not give it a try? But nah, it was really struggling. I think it was my worst tyre was 66, but it felt, didn't feel great.
Mate, as a noob, I will tell you, in a 2-hour race with one full stop, you have to change your tyres.
Yeah, I thought I'll push the boundary though. You never know.
Because if you
overestimated my skill.
If you go back through the patch notes, iRacing actually said you can't double stint tyres anymore.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you go back through the patch notes, they've basically eliminated double stinting tyres.
Oh, right.
I wondered why I had
probably a good thing.
Usage. Right, that makes sense.
So the tyres are basically cooked by the end of your stop. So you can double stint them if you have a splash and dash, something like that.
Yep.
But if you have to actually do an off-road stint, you can't double stint like you used to be able to do. It was in one of the patch note releases, so you have to go pick it up yourselves, but yeah, no, it's there. double stint space as well.
Yeah, right. Well, lesson learned. But these two at the front look like they're having a very good battle, so this should be enjoyable to watch.
Looks like they're coming up on track there. No, that's Matty Knight. So, anyway, thanks for joining us, dudes. I'll throw you back in the social chat, mate.
Thanks, mate.
And,
I'll catch you a bit later.
Enjoy
we'll
the
see you
dark,
back
mate.
at the track. Enjoy your
Thank you.
day, mate.
Well deserved.
You've earned that one.
Oh, John's not a track person here. Chat. He's in the pit box. Still action on track. We've got Matty Knight, Joel Farley. We're all going as well.
I'm not going to lie. I'm having flashbacks to Ricky Bobby. All he needed was to say he's having a chicken sandwich first instead of a smoke. That's a new one for me. Oh, as we see Owen getting a little bit squirrely, just trying to hang on to the back and just falling off a little bit from Alex. He's starting to put his stamp on this race. You see him just dodge around. It's dangerous, the pit lane here, isn't it, Jared?
Coming wide, coming into the last corner. That battle, Joel Farley, Matt Knight and co.
It's staying hot. Oh, as Matt goes side by side, he will be on a mission after taking that punt and finding himself in the fence.
Yeah, it's got Joel Farley in there.
Gets squeezed a little bit. Side by side they go, but he makes it stick.
They sort themselves out. And the newcomer is in there with him as well.
Great to see the newcomers mixing
Ruddle.
it up and not being too timid.
Race one.
Matty's just missed the apex a little, braked a little late and carried a bit too much speed. The front just plowed on. He's putting himself under pressure. And there they go again. It looks like he's still ahead just from Joel Farley, but is it going to change into this right-hander?
Yeah, well, given the different classes,
sides, Jared. That's 4 corners now. They've made the track a full car width shallower than it has to be, and they're still. Oh no, he's saying. Oh. Gosh, that is absolutely clean racing. To go, what was it, 4 or 5 corners, side by side, without a single touch, just giving each other respect. As he thinks about it just for a second, just letting him know he's still there, still considering it. Was that off track, or was that precision?
That's off track. So once the inside tyre leaves the coloured corners, it's off track. Now Joel's under pressure right up. That's Platinum versus Steel here.
Just. I think he's decided at this point it's too much time lost, and he's making himself vulnerable to Chris Ruddle if they continue going side by side. So I think he's just playing a mental game now, looking for a mistake. Oh, he's just had a little twitch there, which has allowed Chris to come on through down the back here. These guys are just putting on an absolute weapon of a show.
How many cars are the lead up here at the moment?
Mate, I think possibly, according to my timing screen, all 20 are on the lead lap.
Maybe P18, maybe.
Yeah, that looks about right. Around P18 would be where the 145 or so would cross over.
Yep.
And
I think these guys are going out all night. I love it.
Yeah.
Joel's
found his way back past. Is now going.
I might retire and just commentate him.
Mate. It's a great thing to watch, isn't it? Especially when you've got the box seat. You can go around and you can be like, oh, Jacques and Brendan putting some pressure on each other. And even closer. Oh no, that's a lap car. But yeah, there's there's pressure everywhere. Yep,
all right.
we've still got
So
Joel
we've got,
Farley.
12 laps to go. Can we go through from P1 all the way through the field, one by one? Just give them a shout out.
We sure can.
You reckon?
So Brad Fennelly here looking to make a move on Chris Withers. So we'll keep an eye on the screen while we go through them for you here, folks. So Alex Court running the number one in P1. Number one, of course, meeting our championship leader and winner.
And so championship winner for last season overall. Yep.
And Coleman.
You come running P2.
Brad Coates running the AITX. What's he in? A Macca at the moment.
He's in a Macca? Yes, in a Macca.
Yeah. What was he in last year? I don't think it was a Macca, was it?
I don't think so. I can't remember.
Yeah.
He's got to shoot me because I can't remember.
And then going down the field, we have
Matthew Dyer, newcomer Matthew Dyer. Welcome, Matthew Dyer. In a Mustang there.
A Mustang running the American flag. So I'm not shocked at the choice.
I'm definitely going to run Mustang with the American flag. Thanks for joining us, Matthew Dyer.
And then we go down to Matt Webber.
Matt Webber's made a good comeback. He's back to P5 after that. Remember I said he did once he got that front end fixed?
Yep.
He'd be on charge.
He puts in solid, consistent laps, Matt Webber. He
does. And he's fast.
He is a hell of a driver. So, and we've got Brendan McVicker. So we'll spend some time with Brendan tonight in the 69
He's running the
car.
VGA livery, the same as Ilias Dugan.
Indeed.
VGA lads.
We love the VGA lads. It's good to see them on track.
It is.
And then we have Jacques.
Hey, Jacques. Well done, Jacques. He's Ferreza. SLM Motorsport.
The Ferrari. It's... I must admit, I do like it when somebody goes to the effort of handling the specular after they've finished their livery. I think it makes all the difference in the world. And just look at that deep blue metallic. Beautiful car.
A good livery looks good. And a massive shout out to some of these liveries. Mr. Knight, Paddy Knight, he's done some of these. He joined Johnny Philly. Hey, Johnny Philly.
In another of those Mustangs. Slamming through the bus stop.
Smashing the Mustang.
The VGA car there. And then Martin Hallinan. So
another new driver.
Yep, teammate to Matt Webber. Both Twisted Key Racing boys.
Another Fezzer.
Strong this season, I'm told, for Fezzer. Very strong.
He'll be strong, yeah.
Then we got Mark Foster, the only lonely Corvette in the field.
We've seen you a few times, Mark. G'day, mate. Me a little lime green. You remember those lollies you used to get with that funny green?
Oh, yeah.
I reckon that's lollies. That's what I'll call it, the lolly colour. Lolly green.
I like it. What the spearmint leaves, or that one?
Yeah, the spearmint leaves used to get. Yeah.
Back in the days.
You paid 1 cent, you know.
Yeah. You used to get
25.
50 cents, and you'd go down. You'd go down to the milk bar. Yeah, you go down the milk bar. And instead of just buying a packet of, I don't even know if you can do that these days. I haven't seen it.
Probably not anymore.
Yeah.
Probably $12 for 10 lollies.
Yeah, true. But like, you don't even see them being sold separately anymore. They used to be like, hey, mates, 3 for 5 cents.
Yeah.
Good old days. I'm old.
Good old days. Yeah, I'm getting older. I'm older than you, so.
We've got Aaron James in that. Oh, little wall touch. That is, there is no more track left.
The newcomer. Another newcomer, great to see. Hope you guys watch the replay back. I know we can't capture everyone all the time and all the action on track, but do take this time now to go through each car and say good day. So thanks, Aaron, for joining the league with freebie racing. Love it.
And Glenn Jones, I do like this.
Glenn Jones, another newcomer.
Yeah, I'm liking
Row
this.
racing livery.
Yep. It's got a nice professional profoundness to it. I'm a fan. And Joel Farley, no stranger to us tonight, has found himself in plenty of battles. Same with Matt Knight behind him. Thin line racing. I prefer a fat line, but thin line will do. Down to Brad Fennelly in the VB car, running currently P15. I don't think Brad will ever change the VB liveries. I imagine he's got one set for every car. Just jumps in it. It's just VB, always VB. I think Chris Withers, who's been doing battle with Tristan Jack a lot of tonight, so those two are still going hard at it. Chris Withers, Tristan Jack, no team names listed. Just Australia. And Chris Ruddle has been putting on an absolute show. He's a newcomer as well, did you say?
Say again, sorry. I missed that one.
Chris Ruddle, did you say he's one of our newcomers?
Yes, Chris Ruddle's a newcomer. Yes, he is. Definitely a newcomer this season, so welcome, Chris.
Well, welcome aboard. It's good to see some of the big names getting involved with the league there. Swoodspeed, and I think that will have been a cheeky off track. Just what's happening.
Potentially a cheeky off track. He might have a few up his sleeve.
That's it. Off tracks are just currency where you get to spend.
Well, you've got 20 something before you get a penalty for it. Tom Hinton. Tom's a new driver. Welcome, Tom. It's a very flash-looking.
Harlequin inspired almost.
Well, yeah, like
It's giving me
very bright.
golf vibes.
You would see that in your mirrors, no doubt.
Sure would. Sure would. And then following along back there, we've got Jarrett, who's been
Return driver.
pressed by Martin Hallinan. I'd say I'll let past here if I had to guess. Maybe not. It's just going to hold his line there.
No, faster cars.
That's
We've let it. Yeah, there it is. That's beautiful.
There we go.
That's the way to do it.
That's it. Yeah, they're under no obligation. Informational only. You know, the fast drivers appreciate it, but it's not obligated.
You don't want to compromise yourself too much. Like if you get that wrong corner, you can end up spinning out and breaking one.
100%.
Oh my dude! Oh, Jason, who's just recently joined. He wasn't even in the drivers. He wasn't even in the drivers briefing channel permission stuff. He's literally brand new tonight. Hey, welcome, Jason.
Welcome, Jason, indeed. If I had to guess, he's a judging by that name, that's got a South African ring to it, surely.
Good to have Australian flag on, so we'll let him off.
Yeah. Hey, no, plenty of time for that. They're our fellow, what are they? Southern Hemisphere folks. They're as mad as us.
They're as mad as us. Andrew Green's a long time. He skipped a season and a half, roughly. Off doing some other stuff, but welcome back, Andrew. He's done some stuff.
Good to see you back on track, Andrew. And Glenn,
But the Kremlin in the PJ car, which is called PJ car. Because PJ White is not here tonight, so he's doing an honorary PJ car.
I like it. And do my eyes deceive me, or is that missing a chunk of front end on the Goku car of Sam Monterosso?
I think Sam is missing a front end. Yeah, right. Should we put a broadcast? Sam, say you're missing your front end, bro. We'll see. He might be coming back at the pit. So he's letting all these cars go.
Let's go and have a look at, and I'm seeing there has been a few crashes that have gone on here. So, while we've been going through, we've had, this is going to be where Sam's lost
This
his
is where
front
Sam
end.
was
He's had it
front.
there. A little too wide. No, he's hit. Oh, no.
Oh!
That's a pile up.
It's a massive pile up.
So that's where I saw that Chris Ruddle was involved in one and Darren Stark's been involved in one. So that's the three of them all together. That's
unfortunate.
Bitter. Yeah, that's bitter. Look at it crabbing. That's...
Yeah, it's breaking. I would say it's not in 100% condition, but could sell for 220.
I
If
think
you want to put a bid down.
I think it's definitely affected the resale value. We might be on the WOVR next time you look.
Facebook Marketplace, mate, absolute bargain.
And whoops, let's go live. So Ilias, our one-time race leader, currently a self-imposed P24 due to nicotine dependence.
That's how I love it.
I can relate. If I could put the microphone down and do the same, I would have.
Hey, mate, if you want to, you just put your thing on most excited and I'll commentate the most excited. You go to have a dart, mate.
Mate, we're so close. We're lap 54. We've got to see it out now.
54, 6, mate. We've got to see it. We have to see it out.
We have to see it out. And I think, that's...
Who we missed?
A
few boys in the pits, I think.
Yeah, is Joe still
Hey,
running?
guys. It's in the pits. Hey, guys. He's
still running. It says he's in the pits, but he's might have been there a while. There's Darren. There's Cashy on his way out of the pits.
Yeah, Cashy. Hey, Cashy. I swear that Lamborghini behind is not actually in a wing. Nope, told you. There's no wing.
That's some of a Lamborghini.
We call it mechanical black flag. I feel like I should, because I think he realises his wing's gone.
And Drew, unfortunately, Matthew Shanahan, Charlie Mitchell, and Sam Smith all out of this race.
Unfortunate.
It is, as we get back on board with Alex Court. He's...
Darren, you are missing your entire back end and rear wing mechanical flag, mate. I don't know if iRacing's told you, but come in the pits.
So the Lost Boys Racing with Autism team for Alex Court. He's taken that number 1 to heart and said, I think I'd like to keep it next season too, so I'm putting my stamp on things.
Yeah.
Long way to go, too early to call it, but he's certainly started strong.
Oh, it's just a shame that Ilias had to go through his data. I think next week, what's next week? I think next week's I'll look at the schedule real quick. So next week is a 90-minute race, so that'll be fast at Mategi. Not a lot of people don't think, 90-minute race. So for the guys that can't quite do the bigger ones, a 90-minute race gets that one stop and boom, away you go again. So
it's not a terrible one. My prosthetic does tend to give me a bit of grief double stinting, but 90 minutes I can handle.
Yeah.
So John Freeman just starting to put some pressure on Jacques. Sorry. So one of the few undecided positions left in the field. Battles all night, and they've decided to give us not a lot to focus on as it comes into the line. I don't know if you've noticed the same here, Jared.
Say again, sorry?
I said we've seen people on top of each other battling all night, and this is possibly, looking at my timing screen, I think this is the only undecided position left on track, short of something drastic happening.
Potentially. Could be. Got Sharks and Philly. So Philly's, he's had that little moment early on in the race, which would have, upset his rhythm.
He's definitely getting back into it. Now making a claim for P7 in the final, 4 laps left.
4
Battle
laps.
for 5th.
Battle for 6th.
6th, yes, my bad.
Yeah, all right. That's all right. Matty Webber is in the battle for... Yeah. So Matty Webber's had a shocking thing and he's come back in the battle for top 5.
Big defensive maneuver from Jacques there. He says, not willing to give it up at this part of the race. You're going to have to find it somewhere else than the easy dive.
Jacques and Philly have raced together before.
Nova Rust, I believe it's Virginia International Raceway, or VIR, is what you're looking for.
What was that comment? What is VIR?
What's the track called for Virginia on iRacing?
Yeah, it's VIR, Virginia International Raceway.
Horrible track. Make it one of your drop rounds.
No, it's not too bad. The GT3, no, I will admit, the GT3 car is not too bad. The downforce helps.
Yeah, it's just one that I can't drive. It troubles me, so I'm letting my bias show through.
Yeah, that's all right. VIR's not too bad. So.
And we're seeing some other late challengers come out of nowhere. Aaron James is pushing up on the back of Mark Foster in that Porsche versus Corvette in the Battle of the Minty Lollies.
The Minty Lollies. Go to the Minties. Go to the Minty Leaf. It's great to see. Great to see. I say it again. I say it so many times, but everyone, I do appreciate everyone turning out and racing, and we're 57 laps in, coming down the last few laps. It's great to see.
It always amazes me that racing can be so close that you can be on track for 24 hours and still comes down to a last lap epic battle. There's nothing quite like motorsport. Nothing quite like it. What do we got? We got a pass there.
Someone's gone wide.
So that's the battle between
Jason's gone wide.
Jason Jarrett Stark fighting each other for a
position. It is 1920.
Yep.
Jarrett's got the run here, but I don't think he's got enough run now. You have to be right on their clicker. You have to be right so far on their clicker.
Yeah, you basically want to be touching out of turn 1 to make that one stick, but he's got the pace. He's closer than anybody else on track right now. So, mind you, we're still seeing between Mark Foster and Aaron James here. They're keeping it close, keeping it exciting. 3 laps to go. Although, these guys are on the lead lap, so 3 laps to go to decide this one. So, where do we get points down to, Easty?
I'll have to check with Sam. For overall championship, I'm unsure on the points down to.
Right.
I'm sure Sam will send me a message and let me know really quickly.
Hang on. He's run out of fuel.
Who's running out of fuel? What's going on?
Aaron James is entering the pits on the penultimate lap.
No way.
That is devastating. It's either that or some sort of penalty. As we get on board with Alex Court.
Good. Second last lap for Alex. 59. 2 laps to go.
As we go down to see the move being put on by John Fillingham, has said, enough is enough, I'm running out of time, and starts looking for a way through. These two are incredibly close.
They are. He's gone for the big call. going that Mustang.
He's
stuck on bigger
briefly
than
put the
you.
send on. And are we white flag? No. I think when Alex crosses the line next,
When
we'll
Alex
see the
crosses
white
the line.
flag.
Yes. Yeah, so the race time is definitely underneath by the 15-minute mark. Obviously, no pace cars and stuff. So when Alex crosses the line next, that will be. And he's just coming into turn 8, which is the 3 corners away.
Yep.
And then these guys will still have another lap. So this battle could go. This battle's got another lap to go.
Oh, right. So they're not getting the... Do they get the checker go on whatever lap they're up to?
They'll get the white flag.
Right.
Because they're still on the lead lap, aren't they?
Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Yep. So it should be white flag, these guys this time by. So, yeah, white flag this
Yep,
time
I see the white flags come out. So, Alex on his last lap now. Strong stamp on the season. Marking his territory on the opener. Says, you see that number on my car? I goddamn earned it. And I'm going to keep earning it. Yeah. Strong opener.
There's a bit of talk with Silver, guys. Apparently he's going to hold station for the last lap.
Oh, righto.
Brad and Kay, what's going on here? Let's watch these guys at the end, though. They're going to battle.
Just tries to put it alongside, tries to set up the old switcheroo. We're going to have to go across to Alex any moment because he's pretty close to crossing the line. Where is he? He's down the back there, so we'll get back with these guys momentarily.
So these guys will be on, yeah, so this is their white lap. This one.
Wait,
This is one lap. Yeah, it's one lap for these guys to go.
Nice, excellent. Yeah, there we go. I see the man waving his white flag. So, they're going to have another lap to sort this out. As we check
Here's
where
Alex.
Alex is. He's
He'll come
just
pretty second.
rounding
Got Alex.
round the last corner. Well, that's Alex.
That's the flash. Thanks, Alex. Followed by the
Give him
newcomer,
the
Coleman.
flatters. Yep, Owen Coleman, P2. Thought he disappeared briefly over the line. Got Brad. Be the next
You
to
appear
find
3.
himself over the line.
Bloody coach, mate. You're going up the bloody platinum tier 2. Up you go. Good
Give us
drive,
the old
mate.
flatters.
Good drive.
Another newcomer. Oh, who's that out there?
Unknown.
Well, it's not Jacques or John.
That's fine,
Got-
Johnny Philly. There's still got half a lap to go.
Let's get on board with them. So we've got Matt Dyer on debut, top 4, giving us the flashes. Well done, Matthew Dyer. All right.
Well done, mate.
These two are gonna.
Little line.
They are gonna take it right. This may be a drag race right to the finish line, and it's a fair way down that pit straight too.
It's on.
Oh, it is on. It is absolutely on. As they touch, and it looks like Jacques has managed to just hold on there.
I think Sharks got it. What a finish. As the driver chat has been disabled by the cars, I think. Well, epic finish, and we'll be able to drag the drivers in, the ones that want to come in. But, mate, thank you for week 1. Great being in the box with you. That was pretty quick for 2 hours.
Thank you for joining me. There was plenty to talk about tonight. They haven't led us astray, so it was great to have them. Great having you. And I see we got plenty of flashes
driver
and
chat
stuff going
has been enabled, so burnouts and the stuff are now prohibited. Not prohibited. Enabled. Go nuts, boys.
Show us those pink wheels and light them up, Alex. Let's get him in here while he does a big skid for us. Come on, Alex. Show us how much tyre you got left.
Come on, Alex. Better up, baby.
There we go. Mate, you paid for the whole tyre. You might as well use the whole
Use
tyre.
that. Well done. You're live, Alex.
Yep. You got
Talking old throttle.
coming beside you. Bit of synchronized drift.
Yeah. Brady Coates, third position, mate. Well done.
Thanks, boys.
Cheers, mate. Well done. You had a pretty eventful, not overly eventful race, but yeah.
Tell you what, after racing Imsa all week, I was missing the prototypes.
My first round back as commentating this round. There was battles everywhere. It was just great to watch. Right, you had some fun driving it.
Just gonna slow this down. Get it back there.
It's all right.
All right.
So Brad Coates has joined us in the box. Alex is here. He's off doing donuts. Matty Dyer,
boys.
he's here as well. Matty is
P4
P4, but class.
class.
Class is Matty Dyer in.
It's not showing for me.
Jeez.
Matty, do you know what class you're in? You surely know.
Silver.
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 There we go. Our silver
Matty Dyer,
winner.
silver winner. Well done, Matty. Welcome to the league, mate. Hope you had some fun tonight. There's plenty of battles out there.
Oh yeah,
Um,
it's pretty late. It's like 5 a.m. over here.
oh my God, this is the Yankee fella who sits there and starts.
It is.
That's commitment right there.
You gotta have it. You're gonna have the American flag amongst New Zealand and Australian flag, so you're gonna be prepared for it. So
Hey,
just
that's
say
fine.
that. Well, thank you and welcome to the league, mate. And I hope you had a great night.
Oh yeah, it was fun. Just kept it clean all night and just made no mistakes.
Yeah. Massive thing with these cars.
And Alex, I see you weren't ready to hang up the number one tonight. Just straight back into it.
Yeah, straight back into it. I literally only just made it into the server. I think I made it in with about 7 minutes to go in practice or something. It's been a bit of an eventful day. I fell asleep on the couch this afternoon and woke up and freaking thought it was Saturday morning.
Mate, I've done that so many times. Don't even start.
So yeah, I wasn't actually expecting to do very well tonight, but yeah, somehow managed to pull it together.
That battle at the front before Ilias pulled off for his durry break. We dragged him. We dragged him into the live comms chat. So what is going on? You see the pits? He's like, I'm going to have a dart, man.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened. Like, myself and Owen came out of the pits together, and Ilias got another lap, and then when he came out, he was like 5 seconds ahead, and I was like, oh, I'll just settle for P2. And then I just kept catching him, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? I was like, yeah.
I can tell you exactly where his
Jason,
pace
they'll be
went.
finalised this week, mate. There was some later entries. So by next round, you'll have your designation in your class.
Yeah, so I have it on good authority from the man himself that he thought, oh, I'm going to have a go at double stinting tyres here, and it did not work out.
Have you registered on the AES website as well? You need to register there.
Is that a Twitch comment, Jared, or no? Or is that in game?
Private message me, mate, and I'll send you the link.
I wonder if he knows we can hear him.
Sorry.
Right,
I'm
mate.
just talking stuff in the back. I'm going to ask some questions at the end of the race. It's round one stuff.
Round one stuff. Brad.
Sorry, I missed all of that. I apologise.
You're right. We were just talking about how the double stint explains the puzzling pace differential after the stop.
Yes, Ilias did try to double stint his tyres, and then
Yep.
went, "This is not going to work. I need a dart." And I'm like, dude, I'm a rookie as shit. Ask me, I would have said they can't double stint them anymore. Because iRacing has actually changed. If you go back through the patch notes, it pretty much says you cannot double stint the tyres anymore.
I'll be honest, I don't read the patch notes. I wouldn't have known.
You haven't been. I don't think you've been able to double stint tyres for a while now. So
yeah,
I found that out.
It's like last year sometime, but yeah, like you can go like a stint and a half, stint and a quarter, but you can't go a full double stint like you used to on the same set.
Yeah,
So.
I think Owen's in driving briefing, waiting to come up.
Oh, yeah. So
where's that? I'll drag him up.
Owen, welcome to the party. What a debut, mate. P2.
Yeah, that was good fun.
Yeah.
Just had a click too much wing, I think.
Yep.
Hey, at least you changed tyres. Dukes didn't change tyres. That's why he fucking left his behind. And then
I think the Mac is pretty thirsty on fuel though, because I was just I don't know how I lost so much time in the pits.
Entry and exit speed. Sometimes a lot of it.
That's a
worry and they're slower. So the GT3 now is slower in refueling. But if I know some guys I race with, and they can drop the car like 20 meters before the pit road line down to its pit limiter.
Yeah, I was catching up a bit, but then just got caught up with some back markers, and it was sort of over after that. So I was just like, oh well, happy with P2.
P2 on debut, mate.
Mate, and it was a good couple of laps watching you and Alex go absolute toe-to-toe. You guys kept it clean and respectful. Great racing to watch. I'll give you the hot tip.
Yeah. I wasn't going to make it too hard for him, so I was just like, well, if he's going to go, he's going to go, so...
And that's the thing about endurance racing.
Yeah, it was good fun, and there was... I don't know what lap it was, but I think we were side by side through the bus stop at one point.
Yeah.
I was like, this is either going to end good or bad, and I think Owen had the sideline through the bus stop, so I had to yield.
If you do watch the commentary replay, I'll tell you how many times Justin and I said, "Is this going to end bad?" Coming to the bus stop.
Yeah.
I saw he was nudging ahead, so I'm just like, I'll lift and try and cut back in.
Who's going to play chicken and it's just playing chicken into the bus stop? That's all it is. Yeah, who's going to yield first?
And the final nail in the coffin for me was I got to slow down through the bus stop. So I was just like, oh well, never mind.
She's done.
Yeah.
So there's now a new class of racer. So Alex, Owen, and Ilias, you guys are now in quantum. It's been made up tonight. Ilias decided to double his tyres.
That would never would not have worked.
So he went for a dart. So we dragged him into live comms. I went, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Going for a dart. Double seated my tyres. Bad choice."
Yeah, that's actually the first bloody enduro that I've done in the Macca. I'm typically in the Mustang, so I was like, "Oh, I'll give the Macca a go," and it felt really good. It's just I had a bit too much wing on it, so I was losing too much time on the straights.
That's great. Well, thank you, guys. I'll throw you all back in the social chat.
We haven't heard from Brad yet.
Who?
Brad, you've been very quiet over there, waiting for your chance to say g'day.
Thanks, boys.
Sorry, Brad.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brad. Sorry, mate.
It feels good to get back in the Macca.
Back in the Macca, back on the podium.
It's an old love of mine. I haven't been able to drive it for the last few seasons, so it's good to kind of get back in where it's strong around here.
I'm not going to lie, I was a Macca main myself for a long while, and then iRacing decided that it didn't deserve to live anymore, and now they've given it some love again, and I'm very happy.
Yeah, it only had a couple of strong tracks, and this is kind of one of them. So
Yep.
got to take it while you got it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I found they tweaked it too much. It became too snappy. Like, it was a great car all around. Like, any track, it was reliable. And then they did some update. You come around a certain corner, you're like, what the bud? Like, it was at Sebring. You come around like turn 4, and it's just like, yeah, I'm going to rotate here. Crazy car. But when she's planted, she's very smooth.
Agreed. She does have a very pointy front end, very compliant when it's on song. Oh, jeez. This is the
Sure
first
is.
time I've actually looked at the schedule. So, Mobility Resort Motegi.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mate, Peggy next week.
Motegi.
So, just a reminder to the viewers and stuff. So, 4 drop rounds this season. So, if everyone's got time off or
that-
whatever,
That
you got
works
plenty
well
of
for
time.
me.
Yeah.
I'll miss a couple of rounds because I'll be on night shift. So.
Yep. No, so she's increased viewers that to a 4 drop round season. So stay tuned. So it's effectively 8 races for the guys to challenge for the podiums. So it'll spread itself out nicely across the season.
100%.
And I'll hand back it. Yeah. Justin, you want to wrap us up, mate?
Sure do.
It's your show. I've just joined you for the night.
All right. Well, thank you to all the drivers. Thank you for putting on such a good show. We will see everybody same time next week at Mobility Resort Motegi for another thrilling round. As Jared mentioned, we've got those 4 drop rounds, so the championship, with any luck, will go down to the wire. Although some of the blokes in here will be hoping otherwise. They'll be hoping to run away with it. So make sure you join us same time. It'll be a 90-minute race next week, so you'll be able to get to bed a little earlier if you're sensitive like me, and we look forward to seeing you then. As always, the Aussie Endurance Series, we're going to put on a show, so if you're not watching, I hope it's because you went to aesleague.org and signed up and you're in the car. And now I just have to find OBS.